in as much as marriage does not complete a woman, but to a certain percentage, when a woman accomplishes everything, say she's done with school and then she's gotten this well-paying job, or she started a business and it's now doing very well. But if she is not married, then somehow society will feel like she is not that complete. So for a woman to be fully complete and to be felt like she has accomplished all there is in this world, somehow it's attached to her being married. Okay, well, in today's video, gentlemen, I'm going to be giving you some of the reasons why these days you men do not want to get married. Now, unfortunately, first of all, men are fewer. So when you add on to you not wanting to marry these women, then it becomes real crazy. Hi and welcome to the Men's Love Zone. My name is Pam Oil, aka GCP, and here I talk about all to do with love, sex, and relationship, especially for the men. Okay. Well, like I said earlier, we are looking at the major reasons why most men these days do not want to get married. Okay. Now, our very first point is because most men love random sex. Yes. Now, we all know that when a man gets married, somehow it's a stop to him having several partners. Yeah. Now, because men are used to variety, I mean, they find it very hard sticking to one juicy pot. Okay. So he'll be like, oh my gee, how am I going to have one diet day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out? Held on. Okay. So he'll be like, I cannot get into that kind of bondage. Literally, they see marriage as a prison. Okay. Because they are used to having Pam's juicy pot today. Tomorrow he's having Natasha's. The other day he's having Jane's. The other day he's having Sophia's. I mean, they are used to changing juicy pots. Okay. So because they cannot manage, or they cannot even think of eating one juicy pot, then most of them would prefer living a single life. But my question is, for how long are you going to continue with this? Okay. And don't you know that there are STDs out there? Don't you know that there is AIDS out there? Don't you know that at some point you will have to be a dad? Okay. So gentlemen, if you're watching this video and you are among that kind of men, you need to man up, you need to style up and do the needful. Okay. Next, reason number 2 why most men these days fear getting married is because they fear responsibilities. Now, if you are a parent watching this video, when I talk of responsibilities, you know what I'm talking about now, especially this time of the year where kids are going back to school. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so because some men fear responsibilities, I mean, they would prefer to stay alone. That is why when some men realize that they have impregnated a woman, they would rather support that woman financially rather than having her settle down with him. Okay, so they want to have their own space, they want to be alone, they want to continue with this freedom. Yeah, so yes, some men will not want to get married because they fear responsibilities. But hey, you are a man, and as a man, of course, responsibilities have to be attached. So that really shouldn't be a reason for you to fear getting married. Come on, style up. Number 3 is they are products of broken homes. Now, if you are a parent watching this video, I want to take out some time to try and elaborate on this point, okay? Now, we need to understand that there are things that we do in our marriages or in our relationships, and at the end, they will affect our children when they grow up. Okay. Now, at the time that we are doing these things, exchanging with our partners, abusing each other, to us, we do not feel that it has an impact. Yeah. But remember, when these kids are very young, they so much watch and they so much see us as their role models. Okay. So if a child sees, say her mom abusing people, that's what they're going to do. If a child sees his dad being so unfair to people, being so rude, not helping them, that is how this child is equally going to turn into when they grow up. Yeah. So equally, when we separate as parents, when our children grow up, it becomes very hard for them to value marriage. And trust me, that is one of the reasons why these days divorces are becoming very rampant. Yeah. And you need to know that they are parents who are in marriages just because of their children. And that is what a parent should do. Because you reach an extent whereby you cease to live your life. Yeah. But it is now the life of your children that you are trying to protect. Yeah. So because most of the kids or the men of this generation have grown up in broken marriages or broken homes, then it affects them from getting married. So unfortunate, but yes, it is the truth. Now, before we jump on to our next point, this is the part in the video where I kindly ask you guys to fez a little. Now, before we jump on to our next point, this is the part in the video where I kindly ask us to chill a little and help Moa grow her channel. So in case you are watching me for the very first time, you are more than welcome and you're free to make this your home. All you need to do is please subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell notification so that each time that I post, you will be notified just like that, okay? And if you already find this video educative, entertaining, valuable, how about you go right ahead and give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you think so far, and please don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. I'll be grateful. Okay. Next point, number 4 reason why most men these days fear getting married is because they fear losing their properties. Now, like I said earlier, because these days divorce is rampant, most of these men, even when they get into this relationship, they are not sure that the marriage is going to last. So at some point they'll be like, what happens when this woman finally asks for a divorce and then she has to take part of my property? Now, especially in the Western worlds, of course, that is why this is more serious. You separate, you share everything equal. But even in Africa, what I know, when a woman goes to sue a man, then yes, they will decide that they should separate and then they should get to share the wealth or whatever property that the man would have accommodated. Yeah. So most men have this fear. They'll be like, I would rather be single than work hard and then some woman will just come and take my wealth. Next point, number 5, is most men fear marrying because of their past relationship. Okay, so because this man probably has been in 5, 6, even 10 relationships, most of which at some point he felt like this was the right woman, and before he knew it, he was disappointed. Yeah. So because he has had series of failed relationships, then it kind of also affects him from seeing marriage as something that he should walk into. Okay, of course it's not right, because you have to keep trying till you get the right woman. Yeah. Just so you know, as long as that relationship does not work out, then that simply means that was not the right woman for you. I mean, it was literally not meant to be. So, man watching this video, do not stop getting married just because your past relationship have failed. That is not the right thing to do. And lastly, point number 6 reason why most men do not want to get married is because they love their freedom. Now, who says that when you get married, you're going into hell? Now, I know that they are those kind of women who will nag in the morning, they will nag in the afternoon, they will nag in the evening, they will nag when the man comes back very early, they will nag when the man comes back late. I mean, at some point, the man gets confused and he's like, what am I supposed to do? Anyhow, that should not stop any man from getting married, because literally marriage is supposed to be heaven on earth. Yes, as long as you get the right partner, as long as you understand each other, as long as you find a way of resolving conflict, because it's unavoidable in marriages and relationships. You will always have these back and forth fights, but the most important thing is understanding each other and sitting down to resolve them each time they come out. Yeah. So because some men fear going through all this, they would rather remain single and enjoy their freedom. But bro, at the end of the day, of course, you need to have children. At the end of the day, you need to be a dad. So you still have to get married. Well, guys, those have been the 6 reasons I've shared with you. I mean, these are the main reasons that I feel are stopping men from getting married. Well, let me know in the comment section if you have any additions onto this. I mean, I keep telling you on this channel, we are here to learn. I mean, I do everything, okay? So I give you bits that I have knowledge of, and I expect you to also put in more additions such that we learn from one another. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for watching. There you have it. 6 reasons why most men fear to get married. And if I was in your shoe, I wouldn't fear marriage because of this. Because at the end of the day, we have to get married, or at least we have to get families. So come on, guys, do that needful. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, my name is Palm Oil, aka GCP. And before you get off this video, please do me the honor of subscribing, leave a comment, leave a like, and share this video, because when you do that, you help me grow and grow and grow. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.